Good afternoon, people of Columbia, Missouri. My name is ERIK Plott, and it's an honor to be here today in front of a group of such great-looking people.
To think they can change the world are the ones who do.
I can't bring you the ocean, but I can bring you a tree.
What kind of tree?
Plot palm tree. Get you one.
Here's to the crazy ones. The misfits. The rebels. The troublemakers. The round pegs in the square holes. The ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. And while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. What was that?
Aloha, friends and family. Woo! Let's go, let's go, let's go. How's everybody doing out there tonight? We're gonna actually give everybody an energy boost for the century today. Let me tell you why. Keep watching, this is gonna be fun.
Like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to get new video update. Thank you for watching.
Come on, bro. You need to be indifferent to her beauty. You need to be able to see, okay, what else can she bring to your life? This is how a lot of guys get bamboozled. You get finessed. Oh, she's so hot. She's so hot. What about who she is as a person? How can she improve your life? Is a pretty face and a big butt all it takes to get you? Make her show you other things about herself that make her qualified to be a part of your life. You're the high value guy, right? A lot of you guys beat your chest. I'm high value. But your only standard of entry to women, your only requirement is that she looks decent, that she has a face, she has a butt. What else is she bringing to your life? And then you wonder why you have these meaningless relationships with women that don't go nowhere. You need to up your standards, bro. What else is she bringing to your life other than a pretty face and a big butt?
Cool process, a charge, like a magnetic energy, electrical antenna, if you will, to the sun.
Just wanted to mention you might want to download this series because they're taking a lot of my information and they're missing the files, everything. It's being wiped out of my hard drive. It's been crazy just to make this segment, so I hope you enjoy, and it may not be up very much longer. I've been banned another 30 days on Facebook, so it's continual. Nothing new here. Aloha, true friends and living soul real one family. This marks a very special series of the Black Sun Viking Sex Talk. This is the first ever workout video. We're bringing it back. The Tropical Breeze laid back professional plot workout, where I'm coming completely clean about everything on my online world venture, the virtual reality simulation. I'm going to break down my new detox comeback workout program. So this means I will be withdrawing from kratom, and that's my only vice. The main reason is it often messes my sleep patterns, my circadian rhythm, and it ruins my appetite, which continuously makes me feel like I stay underweight compared to my old gains when I was much bigger and younger in my youth, around 21 to 30s area. I'm going to come back and show that you can recover after being more retired and laid back for many years. So, in which I said that would happen. And there was so many more amazing things going to happen with Phase 3, but we won't be able to get into that unless you know you're a part of the Black Sun Empire. That will all be kept confidential, red foldered, and in secrecy for many people's security. Anyways, I could bench nearly 3 times my own weight back then, so I have to get back. I want to get back to that level of my gains. Also, since I have huge blue eyes with the kratom, people often think that, like, when my lighting wasn't that good, that I had dark circles under my eyes. I truly don't, actually. If you see me in person, I've never had black circles under my eyes, unless I had no sleep, probably, or like you would say, when I was younger, I'd had hangovers or stuff like that. Not the case in the past 12 years of being in business. I'm one of those type of people where if the camera's lighting isn't good, I completely look different, like a damn raccoon. So many haters take the fun out of everything, try to assume things about me which just aren't truth, and it makes it fun. My haters are my greatest competition and challenge, obstacle in life. It makes me stronger. That's who's manifesting this video as we speak. Often I worked, especially with so many clients for the past 10 years, I wasn't able to get an adequate amount of sleep. So a lot of people don't care to hear about this that are haters, because they also don't want to believe that I've had as much business as it seems. I had claimed that I made all these sales over the past 12 years. I could literally show you all the receipts, sales stats, and business commission. It would shut you up pretty quick. However, I'm not going to make this about me or brag and flex to prove myself to anyone. I do things how I want them to be done. And as I posted recently, I can do whatever I want. And you're not going to tell me how to do this or what to do. Plain and simple. And my gold nuggets are gems of wisdom from my own experience and nature reality. As I promise you this is just a thought professed. You don't have to subscribe or follow me or believe anything I say. This is from my experience, and I have every right to express my thought profess to the world. It's my opinion. I may be outspoken on it, and I am very confident in what I know. You don't know enough about me as well to make accusations and downright deceptive claims about me. So I will say you're cursed on that end, that anything that comes out of your mouth that's false or you're speculating or assuming to be truth, especially telling other people blatant downright lies about me. For example, I don't use and never have used steroids to build my gains. I'll continue keeping it natural and no amphetamine drugs. I know it seems like I've done so many things, but that should maybe put an exclamation point on the moringa and the health optimum nutritional superfoods that I promote. Maybe it's because I'm ultra healthy due to all the superfoods I've consumed over the 10 years that I'm able to feel good, look as good as I am, and accomplish as many achievements and goals that I've committed to and achieved over the past 12 years plus since I became sober. In my youth, I was sober upon creating the business Plot Palm Trees at the age of 18 years old when I came up with this idea, which I've won 4 awards for and been on many shows and radio, was on the news. We won the film festival, True False Film Festival Award, things like that. Won poetry contests and things as this. I am a philosopher of our time, a writer. I have 5 ebooks, a lot of Harvard research and things like that. We're going to get into who is Lilith Plott, as so many people are estranged about and wonder, are all these accounts actually me? Is all these other accounts from the Black Sun Empire Army and Vikings or Black Sun Goddesses, who are these people? And will I truly respond to you on Health Tap? Is that me? And many other speculations people have had that are actually misconstrued and wrong, mainly from drug addicts and other conspiracy theorists who are choosing to live a miserable environment due to their own negative choices and choose to get highly jealous or envious when they see a prior reclaimed ex-drug addict overcoming such addictions and chemicals while becoming successful at their own business ventures, which I have. You could call it luck or you can call it hard work. Either way, I've overcame 12 years of tumors and cancer on my neck. Only my true friends and living soul and family have congratulated me and was happy about that. As I have proof of this, I have pictures of the tumor, and I have gotten it removed. It was inactive due to the superfoods I consumed. I've told this story. Nobody wants to hear about your successes, but I'm gonna publicize it and record it, so you can either accept it or not. It's the reality. A lot of people don't like to live in truth. They love the bullshit and lies. They've been programmed, socially engineered through peer pressure, social cognitive dissonance, and engineered brainwashing and other types of social manipulation. People love the lies. It's amazing how many haters are out there that wish you to die and hate when you have consistent success from your achievements, goals, and dreams by working hard for them. So don't give them any more attention. We're not going to, but smile and continue winning, as you know as well as I do that you won already. When you're in the now, you are the chosen one. Remember, be life. To be real is to be you, and that is to be wise. With this said, I'm going to introduce my new style of the red or purple Viking God pill. To enter Beyond God mode.
Better bomb, better. Better, 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 better bomb, better. Better, better, better bomb, better.
All right. What's going on, YouTube? All right. Let's jump right into this. How to use your past in your favor. So what's good? It's your Black Sun Viking boy, Earthman ERIK Plott. So let's jump right into this. I'll say how to use your past in your favor. This is a real good topic, and how you can use your past to motivate you. Okay, so we're going to get into that. I'm going to let you know that links will be down in the description for the prior videos of Black Sun Viking Gems and Golden Nugget Wisdom. But I also have like quotes, sex talk quotes that are already written down. And I have all the links to that. I'm choosing not to do a segment on that, as you know, it will be available publicly on the ERIK Plott Raw fan page. Okay, so all those are available to the Black Sun Empire, the army of Viking Black Sun goddesses. We're going to get into all this said. I'm also going to introduce this new style, the red, or you can call it purple Viking pill, a God pill, okay? To enter the Beyond God mode, where we talked about penis and vaginal DMT gazing, the last segment for that series. Don't forget to check out 4 Tricks to Finding the Goddess G-Spot and Plot Paradigm Sexuality Gym segment. And there'll be another one on how to kill the beta nice guy male and stop taking the blue pill. And start waking up and stop being enslaved to the Matrix simulation hell loop, and take back your power and empower your spirit, living soul, fire, super god abilities, bioplasmic powers once again, like when you were a child. Enter back into that kingdom of heaven, Valhalla, Shambhala, Hyperborean paradise, utopian of the U-in-verse. We talked about this, guys. When you are there, you naturally become stimulated and a high energy power frequency. Okay? And DMT is releasing from the Hyperborean expectation where you naturally should be and can be always. Many people freak out when they have this upheaval and inspiring motivation of the epiphanies when they reach this stage. And they think it's some opened third eye awakening. However, it is natural for all of us to be beyond gods, Black Sun God Vikings and goddesses. To do this naturally when we stop believing lies we were taught, first and foremost. Stop taking dope, drugs, and things that stimulate our body, leaving us in a state of constant withdrawal. It may have been for a season that you had to do that, but eventually we have to grow up and stop smoking the dope or taking the kratom. In my case, I don't want to be stimulated like this. I want to not have to have tolerance over something or constantly be chasing a chain and ball and saying I have to get more of this. Addicted to coffee and other stimulants. Craving more as more is taken. Tolerance as the bounty and duty for the consumption of the feel-good pills. We want the quick fix, but not willing to have the discipline to do the work. So I'm going to get into that and how to use your past pains to execute gains. Okay, we're going to get into this. It's going to be really exciting. This is invaluable information you will not get anywhere else, my friends. So when we let go of all these things, ground barefoot, breathe the fresh ether air at the mountain range or rivers, drink pure organic spring water, gaze to the sun even while naked, and let go of all those stressors and become thoughtless, we then will see our God powers. You got this, champ. You're the winner. You need to feel entitled into your own confidence, your royal expectation that you are the king, you are the queen, princess, prince of your reality. You're the most valuable thing in your existence, okay? So next, I'm going to be taking my Black Sun Viking gods to the next level of how to stop being so damn nice to women and just in general. Becoming that bad boy, per se, which the world calls narcissistic or toxic masculine, okay? Because we all know the girls that end up getting broke up, that break up with the men, or actually the men end up leaving them, that are bad boys, they call toxic masculine because they were mistreating them or abusing them, and they're crying. Why are they crying for months on end about those individuals, right? They don't care about the nice guy who writes them love letters and texts them all the time and is all readily available. You need to have that scarcity and abundant attitude. It's scarce to find a high-value Viking man god like yourself. And women will attract to that. They want that man. They want the superhero. They want the boss. They want the main character. Okay? They don't want the NPC, the average Joe, the casual-looking man. Okay? They want the best. If they have any self-esteem and self-worth about themselves, that's what they want. So we need to build sex appeal for women to attract to you. Maybe you're 6 foot or above. This does help. But most are not. So we need to build up that confidence game. But not only just have that confidence game, your physique and your attraction by keeping your face clean, your body in shape, as well sexually ready to dick down and have that good D, and to dick her down properly each and every single time. Dig out her insides until she busts. Moving her mountains and hiking those hills to that beautiful nature falls to make her fall and call your name each and every time until you make her bust. And in her pants, a burst of living springs like never seen before. You should make your woman goddess orgasm each and every single time. Be fun, be exciting, be different, be unpredictable. Each time, like it's a journey. She wants to be that journey for you. It's not her fault that you're not sexually pleasing her in bed, unless she just doesn't turn you on. And in that case, you have no sexual attraction towards her, and you should probably leave, because you're just using her as a blow-up doll toy, right? And you have such a low self-worth, you're not willing to step up your game and find a high-interest woman that actually sexually appeals to you, okay? Step up your game. You can do this. You are important and you deserve the best. So this was talked about on my Black Sun Goddess G-Spot, the 4 important things, but also to finding her G-spot, the importance in my last 2 videos, which mentioned sperm retention and no fat. So the don't spill of the cup mentality. Okay, I talked about that already in 2 videos, and this will improve your bed game, and I will explain more about how to keep your performance in the bedroom at stupendous, optimum, fun, exciting levels. When you reach this level of sperm retention, each time you're ready for the moment, she will be wet and you will be hard to make her take her to Mars and back. And she'll be obsessed with you because of this. We discovered, yes, women have a hive mind and are hypergamous. What is that really? And if she wants to play this game, how can we beat her at her own game? Well, check out my series, because we're going to have a whole collection coming soon. It's the last segments of the Red Pill Gems and the Black Sun Viking Gods series. Come along, because I am about to show you. Are you ready to take the red pill? Most of you will not, and say I am crazy. However, I have talked to and researched many women, including Lilith Plott, and many other girls throughout my many relationships. As well, I am a Harvard researcher, so I thought I would flip my research of plants and epidemics inwardly and outwardly to the female dichotomy.
And every time he leave me alone, he always tell me he miss it. He wanna F-F-R-E-A-K-F-R-E-A-K-A-K.
And instead focus on all the divine female nature. She's basically a plant after all. A goddess plant. So let's look at this very fragile and feeble creature. Look at what she brings in her petiteness to the table. Literally, you build yourself and your resources first and foremost. If you don't have 6 feet of height, you can have 6 foot of confidence and resources. Do I mention that you need money? This is a sexual appealing thing when a man has his shit together, has his life in roll, has his responsibilities and his obligations fulfilled. So what does she bring as well? Besides just pussy, tits, good booty, and making babies. Well, does she have wealth of resources? Does she make you happy, or is she toxic? red flags? Does she love testing your emotions to see if you will always be angry? Does she love that drama? Or do you feel good around her instead? Remember, you must make yourself happy first. And this is why I suggest coming off all drugs and working to live in a better, less polluted environment, affording new property elsewhere, somewhere where it's clean and pure, produce and soil are optimum levels. Grow your own produce and organic foods. I'm a simple farmer grower myself, and you can too if I can do it. You can do all these things through yourself and your higher self. The Black Sun is watching over you and will guide you to the desires of your heart. As you know, I have made 12 years worth of videos, gems hidden to the public. I'm an oppressed and suppressed gem of our time, invaluable to the human culture. I'm a legend of our time that showed you how to do all these things in over 6 YouTube channels online. I was one of the forerunners and pioneers of social media in bringing a lot of these things to the public. Questioning what we were taught to believe and questioning even what I did believe. And yes, I had to overcome a lot of dogmatic bias, religious scruples, and social cognitive dissonant faith security blankets. If you look up ERIK G Plott and Plot Palm Trees or Tropical Missouri and Moringa Kingdom, you will find tons of my videos on health. So in this Coming Clean segment, I wanted to come completely clean with everything I've ever done or been accused of. I will probably put all that towards the end so you can watch through the main segment and build up to the juicy gossip. So many tumor rumors about ERIK Jeffrey Leonardo Plott. And yes, that is my real full name. We'll just get into that. People think I'm making up my name. It's my father's name and my middle name together on my own. ERIK Jeffrey Leonardo Plott. And it is on my birth certificate, ERIK Jeffrey Plott. So, right out of the horse's mouth, you will hear coming from me why I do the things I do. I shouldn't have to explain myself to anyone, and I've put this segment off for many years now, as a lot of the stuff that people used to accuse me of actually came out that were all lies, because I ended up proving myself. So eventually, if I just ignore it, even these scruples that people want to bring up, eventually people will find out how stupid they were because they were wrong about me from the get-go. Okay, so the most of the time, it's haters that try very hard to reach far and hard and find dirt about me, and don't realize I am as transparent as a glass house. But they don't want me to be that way. Not only this, but mainly the reasons I do some things is for creative, unpredictable surprises I have set out for specific people, okay, that are close to me. So what sucks about these orderite white sunlit worshippers that ruin a lot of the fun and surprise I had planned is when people try so hard to expose or exploit what I do, not seeing the bigger picture to what I am actually doing and have sought out and planned. I have amazing plots. And this sucks because then it also makes them look really dumb and jealous at the same time, searching so hard for clout to possibly do so I will pay them off to keep them quiet. However, I don't need to do this, because you will never control the Kazwa. I am the Causeway. I am the real deal Black Sun God, the Viking overlord of Dar, making this Matrix concave cellular Earth simulation all mine. I'm the ruler of my universe, U-inverse. I'm the ruler of my reality. I am the ruler of this Matrix simulation. Plain and simple. Ababola, Ababola, Ababola. Almighty Ababubu. And with all this said, yes, I have sped up this audio as this video will become lengthy and overwhelmingly long. So I have sped up this video. It might be why it seems a bit fast. I'm not a chipmunk and I'm not on speed. I think that this is why a lot of people also think that I am on speed, is I sometimes will speed up videos due to making the duration of the video shorter and more enjoyable, okay? I know your time is important as well as mine. So it's out of respect that I speed things up sometimes. I hope you understand. You got to think about it like this, fam. I'm going to look at you this whole video. I'm looking at you dead in the eyes. What do you want out of life? What motivates you to want more in this life? I'm going to tell you a quick short story about myself, which I normally don't do. Not like this. This is real deal reveal of ERIK G Plott. Okay. Are you motivated by money, the woman, or is it pain? For me, it is pain. For me, it is pain. It was a specific event that occurred when I was 17 years old. A woman who hurt my heart. The ideology that motivates me, not just money, other things like this, were things such as the jobs I lost, the people that hurt me, the jobs that fired me, the times when I was lonely, but I only had myself, the times when my friends did shit behind my back and did something shady, or my homies stole my car and lied to my face, took all my money and that I had saved up for an entire organization that I had ran. All because I was a too nice beta simp man. See, fellas, you gotta have self-motivations for yourself. But sometimes it takes that traumatizing moment to motivate you to improve your everyday. For me, it was my ex-fiance, who slept with my very best friend, Zach, because I was locked up for over a year flat. And they were all drug users. I had a huge crowd I was cool with. And they wanted to slowly kill me and keep me down through my drug partying life. And that was the last thing that kept me running through my head when I was locked up in solitary confinement at one time due to getting into too many fights. Was Jennifer had said to me, "Don't worry guys, Eric will be back," to the crowd. And I heard her. She was saying it towards me, which basically kept ringing in my head as if like I would be back to using drugs again, being used, and being an abuser. So I would be back to the same old hell loop that created an unmanageable life or lie for myself, which I was creating and did not realize. I was living in the illusion of duality, where fate ruled my life and chance was that I didn't have any say in the matter. Many people fall into this hell loop. It's a simulation, illusion, delusion of mirages that can be altered. You can hack your reality. You can glitch this matrix. So I often wonder what would have happened to me had I went back and never decided to change and start my own business to keep me out of trouble, which it did. And I did stay clean and sober all those years, and I am very proud of doing that. It was quite a challenge that built my discipline more than anything to quit smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol, smoking pot, and things such as this, or even selling drugs and things like that, which I have reclaimed and reformed my life unapologetically since then. Would I even be alive today anymore? Amazingly, how I let that pain motivate me to execute my gains in life. And I never looked back. I never went back to her or my best friends growing up since a little kid even. I was a very popular guy that everyone looked like took serious. I was the life of the party at the same time, kept an interesting balance to make people laugh, and people loved me. Many were obsessed with me, and therefore put a big target on my back because I did my own thing and did it my own way. Even back then, you didn't tell me what to do ever. When people saw they could profit off me, they tried to use me and take all that I built away. Today, they can't do this because I became my own boss. I am self-made. My career and all that you see, I worked very hard for. Instead of wasting my money away on dope, stupid women, smoking and drinking, partying, I had already lived that life since I was truly 12 years old. 8 years old, had some trauma that I went through, 8 to 10, ran away at the age of 15, was homeless and slinging dope and hustling to build myself up to the top kingpin in dark locations and secret areas of life. Tribal or gangster, if you will. Yes, I was a con man at one time, and I'm not ashamed to speak about this, nor do I regret my past decisions. And I did my time and worked even harder to become a small business owner that helped other small businesses and even helped several thousands of my patients, and if not worldwide, millions of people with their health. The health videos that went viral, that information, word of mouth being spread throughout the entire world. We reached all around the world, all the different countries and everything at one time, reaching 120 million people before I got shadow banned. So I do step on toes, and I'm becoming louder, more outspoken, more vociferous, more popular and infamous each passing day that people share my plethora of golden nugget wisdom videos and knowledge from my own experience. Even saved their lives of severe illnesses on records. The haters that didn't believe in me, I've saved their lives. They've come to me when they hit rock bottom, and I gave them a hug and accepted them back in. Not so much as forgiving today, was very empathetic, dark warrior, empathetic back then. Now I have my priorities straight, and I am entitled to the top position. I am the top G. I am the pilot that is maneuvering this plane. I ended up doing the exact opposite of what I was known for from my past. Okay? My friends later begged me to come back into my life and wanted me to buy them a yacht and snort coke with them and pay for a lavishing life, as if that was their plans since day one. That Scarface fantasy was stuck in their brain, and they just wanted to use me. But I am the very depiction and epitome of singularity, of the two balances of the white and black world, which is an illusion. We live in the gray realm. All different shades of gray is where we live. In singularity, the Luciferian aspect of both sides being balanced. Because nothing in this world is black and white. And we deep down inside know this. Many people rely on screwing people over, lying, scamming, being a fraud, extorting and bullying people into taxation and usury. And the only way they can do this is through trickery and misleading people into an illusion of duality, which I expose the reality of the bigger picture. This is what I will forever be known for. And they will bow to my void, no matter what, because I am spot on when it comes to this topic. It's how magnetism works. There is no North and South Pole. And when you watch my material, you will come to notice the real, true nature reality. Every day, a man should wake up, or a woman, in the morning, have the ability on their brain to want to improve their life and get better. To be that sacred masculine or divine feminine beauty, gem, goddess. That's for you to decide. And for you to change, it's where my quote that I came up with 10 years ago came from, which was, a boy makes excuses and a man makes change. Or a girl makes excuses and a woman makes change. I also said a bad attitude was like a flat tire. You won't get anywhere until you change it. Or walk barefoot and leave the matrix simulation. Flee from that hell loop lie of disillusional grandeur. You think like a G, the top G. And you gotta think, G, what are you going to do with your life? Goddess, what are you going to choose for your reality? Today, right now. You won. You are the chosen one. You're not a humble, quiet, low self-esteem, self-worth, NPC, non-player character, Archon. Because you're watching my videos. You won't be here. You will hate my videos. You will block me if you have that scarcity mentality, that you're a loser, you're a drug addict, you're not worthwhile, you are worthless, you are trash, you are toxic. There are people who are toxic, poison darts. But do you want to be a slave forever? Let that sink in. Do you want to be enslaved for the rest of your one life? They say you only live once. I'm here to tell you, you only die once. The thing you're looking for is you, not aliens, not God, not these UFOs and demons or the devil to make a trade with the devil or sell your soul to the devil. No. Selling your soul to the devil is getting in debt, going to work 9 to 5 on a salary, working 40 years of your life to get a 401k and have nothing to show for it when the economy crashes and you're in the greatest recession ever. Not teaching you how to start your own business, grow your own gardens, how you can invest your money in good investments that are long term, that are not going anywhere, that are the future. Also buying gold and silver and things like this, right? Trading, right? Working hard and building your resources, budgeting and saving and investing yourself, bettering your health. You got that, homeboy? And remember, your homies that tried to fuck your girl, dog, I know one of y'all got one of them. All that pain that he did to you, all that pain that woman caused you in your life, when she broke your heart, probably fucked your homeboy. I know it happened to me. I know it can happen to you. I remember being locked up and punching a brick wall so hard I nearly broke my knuckles and my fist. I got in more fights that month than ever before in all the time I was there. It wasn't their fault I broke their nose. But we all have dealings with our own life and things in our life. Anger and temper and different things that piss us off. And we press our angry buttons. We allow the archons to get us angry. Right? Or how about that job that you worked at? You did everything proper in your life and in your power to keep that job. You come home early. You came in early to business. You stayed late. And they fired your ass. Just because they can. And that don't motivate you? You got to use that motive. You got to use that to motivate you, bro. Because they don't give a fuck about you.
Here's to the crazy ones. The misfits. The rebels. The troublemakers. The round pegs in the square holes. The ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them, but the only thing you can't do is ignore them. Because they change things. They push the human race forward. And while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world.
I can't bring you the ocean, but I can bring you a tree.
What kind of tree?
Plot palm tree. Get you one. The system, the government, none of it. People don't. It's blah 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 when you have your problems. No one cares. Stop playing the victim stance. Stop believing in illusions, irrational, concrete thinking, faith, dogmatic, social cognitive dissonant beliefs, and peer pressure. Oh, you'll get scrutinized or you'll be vilified. Who gives a fuck what people think? If you don't have confidence, I said this before, you ain't got shit. You gotta use that pain, brother, sister. Use that pain to keep pushing, to keep you going. Use it as a fuel. Be pain fuel. And then your creative juices will push harder than ever. I know for me, what pain are you going to use to motivate, to improve you, as I did for mine to build my entire building, business, industry, and empire? That's what you gotta think about every single day. Then let go of the past. But keep what you can utilize to execute. I believe pain is no gain until you execute actions to gain. I believe pain is no gain until you execute actions to gain. You have to execute the actions to make that pain a gain. Pain can be a motivator, and it can motivate you to improve your life. If I didn't have that back when I was 17, 18, and 19 years old, I would probably be a blue pill, beta, married, following my emotions, being a blue pill as fuck, simp, thirsty for my wife, and in love blindly, and fallen with my emotions. But that pain changed me. It made me stronger. And that pain motivates me to this day. I still hear he'll be back. ERIK Plott will be back to the drugs and the lifestyle. He's gonna be that kingpin. No, I'm not. I had the actions to decide, no, I'm not going back to that lifestyle. And don't think I'm not tested with the same type of archons today. All the time, you'll be tested. And I'm so disciplined today, no one can pull me down. Pull me under, I'm not afraid. Set aside from all my rewards, my awards for winning over and over. Those are materialistic things that I've learned to detach from. In fact, I've detached from my business. Went to my super ego and went full cycle back to my ego, where I still enjoy doing things that motivate and creatively give me a homeostasis state of well-being. But I don't need anything or anybody. I don't need money. I don't need a woman. I have my dream. I have me, my highest self. Yes, this pushed me to want to make 3 videos a day, or go to the gym as you see here and push more weights and run farther than ever. I have videos of me showing you how I work out in the gardens and all the work I put into building a pyramid greenhouse myself, building structures, doing gardens, tilling properly, growing moringa, selling my product, and utilizing making it and manufacturing and how to process it properly. I had to learn each thing, one baby step, one project, one phase at a fucking time. At a time. This time, I connect with the black sun. Okay? So I have the pain that drives that job. It said that he didn't need me anymore. I connected with the black sun to appreciate every day the celestial sky above. I was grateful for that pain, the heavenly euphoric bliss, and that I get another chance. I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead. I was supposed to die 3 different times. And this is the reason I'm here today, after nearly dying 3 times, an attempted murder over 7 times. I just can't be killed because it's something I don't believe in and I don't want. It's not gonna happen because you manifest your reality. That individual will be a poor, cursed mofo. When he tries to come after me, he's gonna slip on a banana peel and fall on his neck and break his shoulder and then die because he gets back up and cracks his neck again and he's dead. See, that's the type of shit that happens with someone like me. Then you guys call it a miracle or death or luck. It is death, and I am lethally deadly. The reason I have this Alpha Sigma Viking God mindset is because of that pain. I am invulnerable today. I have no fear that something's bad gonna happen to me. It's those last 3 reps that counts. I was eating ramen noodles and in the streets eating with raccoons in the cold winter nights with my girlfriend at my rundown house until she left me because I just didn't have enough resources to barely make ends meet. It was a struggle to survive. I know, and having to buy a carton of cigarettes just diminishes my value each and every passing cigarette, one down the line to the next. What pain are you going through now? Use that to help motivate you to improve. It's the fuel. The execution is what you need to do. I get all of what you've gone through. I was there with you. Same fucking shit. We just have a different version of it. We all been through the struggle. We all been through hell. Unless you were super wealthy, rich, I have no idea how that must feel. And you even have your challenges. You rich kids out there who hate me because I have a passion, a genuine creative zest and desire. I'm sorry that you don't have that creative splendor and you're jealous of me. But I would have been envious of you because you've had the perfect life that I've worked so hard to obtain. And you probably have more than I do in your family. Okay? And this is why you wish to discredit me and vilify me, pull me under, discourage me, throw stones and attack me. Try to make and plant lies against me. I didn't get into my woman goddess segment yet, so I probably will break this down in a Gold Nugget Gem series now, since this has gotten a little bit long and lengthy. I had to tell you a bit about myself and how it isn't just pain, no gain, but pain with execution is the gain. Use that pain, baby. You got this. Use it to get greater. Stop complaining about the women you get with. Use that pain. It's not her fault. Fuck that beta simp bullshit. You're attracting these women but turning them that way because you don't have the alpha red pill mindset, the Viking Black Sun warrior. See, they don't get to respect you because you're too nice of a nice guy. You don't know how they're wired yet. And this is why I'm here to show you the nature reality of how these animals are within us. If you are a blue pill, you don't know why. And if you're a red pill or a purple pill, you do know why now. So with this said, I'm gonna get into why your mindset must change in a different segment series. Your bedroom performance is always judged in another series. Principles for female attraction, how to seduce a high-value woman, what that looks like, and many different segment series that will be much shorter than this segment. Now I'm going to get into the juicy gossip of ERIK Plott. Yes, I've had past convictions, which only was taking something from my friend that was given to me in their house. But I was 16 years old, and I went to my friend's house and took this thing from their house, in their home, because I could get into their house. I was a family friend. And later, his mother called the police that that thing was missing, without knowing that my friend gave me that thing. So I had a burglary charge at the age of 17. I was the first person in Boone County Jail to be 17 years old in jail. Most of all my charges have been petty and pathetic due to living in a small town as petty as Missouri, the Midwest Columbia state, which was trying to make an example out of me since I was always that alpha male outspoken man and stood out like a sore thumb. So I did my time. I had been honest, which I learned. Don't ever be honest with law enforcement. They will use it against you. Stay silent. I stopped being stupid. Then around the age of 17, 19, life got serious for me. I took things much more serious and didn't joke around as much and be that stupid clown. I grew up early. So I was like, at 19, I was like equivalent of a 30-year-old man. It was so intense. I had intense treatment. I overcame parole by the age of 21, and that was around the time my business was taking off. And ended up at Harvard University. They also tried to get me to become a nuclear scientist in the military because I scored so high in my prison IQ test that it was insanely high, so much they couldn't believe it. I had posted it on my online websites, which had gotten taken down. Over 7 or 8 websites are permanently banned in the USA. But my IQ was 224. That was the final score, which many did not even believe that was possible because it exceeded many times many old-time geniuses. But today, we have more technology and information that's accessible than ever, so it's not shocking, as all I did was read books locked up, and I had a photographic memory after getting beaten, jumped by 7 men with locks in the socks after that situation, because I beat the one guy up. Then had 6 others jump me, and they had locks and socks. They were swinging it like a slingshot and beating me to a pulp. My brain or head injury, broken ribs, and things like that. It was ugly. There was blood everywhere. It wasn't pretty. I could have sued the jail institution as I was only 17, just turned 18 years old, sometime around that. Okay? But after that, I had this photographic memory and all kinds of stuff. I've got many stories I may release one day. I thought I'd put it at the end of this segment. Just look at all the stuff that I've accomplished. Okay? Probably more than most men you've ever seen. And women. Not saying I'm the best, but I clearly tried my best. And to me, that's all that matters. Yes, go ahead and contact Dr. ERIK Plott on Health Tab. And I will be the one to reply to you, you stupid idiot. That's what I'll say. You stupid fool. It is me because I know you're trying to spread clout. That isn't helping people who are my clients that I've found and am able to help. I will go out of my way by any means necessary to help people online and the worldwide. And you may not see the bigger picture in that and why I actually am helping you. And all you're trying to do is get in the way of that by spreading fear, lies, and illusions that don't even matter. I would suggest let it go. Because you're trying to dig up all this dirt on me that isn't. For example, by doing this, I am able to give a great ethical health information to those online. Go ahead, email that account, and see if I don't reply back telling you about moringa and soursop, as well as plant-based living, and how many people I'm able to help and save lives because of my credentials and what I'm doing. Lilith Plott, as well. Any reviews of any Black Sun Goddesses or Plot Palm Tree Girls from the month throughout the years, Plot Palm Tree Girls of the month, all had been asked prior or claimed to be a supporter of Black Sun Empire. There are some phony females who later reneged on this and would tell me they don't want to be in the post, or they didn't want the attention, so I never posted their photos again, and they know who they are. I've only had that with one particular person. Regardless, there is a real reason that I worked with Tahani, whom I know very well. Well enough to say it was fine for me to promo her works. In fact, she loves that and is working on things for me as we speak. As well, we have our own personal reasonings for doing things the way that we do. Yes, I have an automatic posting program called Hootsuite and a few other things. And my real true friends have allowed me to log into their actual accounts, many different social medias, all types of people, and link their Facebook with my automatic schedule pre-made post known as Plot Bot, automatic schedule post. Go look into it. I paid good money for this program. As well, it helps me seem like I'm online all the time and consistently posting new content. I used this for many years as I was always busy and could not be online to post my content. So I would stay up late at night working very hard, putting my long segments and short segment videos together just so I could upload them and post them scheduled at a certain order of time. And I'm still working and busy elsewhere, busting my butt at all times to this day on myself, not sitting online or chatting on social media. I may pop in here and there and touch base with certain particular people who matter to me, what I call the real ones or living souls. I'm not going to waste my time with clout, haters, naysayers, and a bunch of losers who are drug addicts who are asking me for money, or trying, if I don't give them money or say something that offends them, that they can try to make up stuff on me or try to belittle me, insult me, deflate my ego. I will just tell you this one time, right here, right now. You're not gonna deflate shit, and you're not gonna make me lose my confidence in myself and what I'm doing and what I am building. You will not stop me, and you certainly will never tell me what to do, nor control or manipulate me. From this very moment on, I'm letting it be known. It's not gonna happen. So Rhonda K, her brother William, many other real people with real accounts, okay, have allowed me to connect with them. I've had people allow me to be the editor of their fan pages. We post all around. I reach a decent amount of people per hour, over 16,000. We have rectors on different viewage and things like that, which are always altered because we are censored, okay? But even with the censorship, people come to my videos hitting the notification bell because they want to hear what the story is, what the new journey is, what the new adventure of ERIK Plott is. And I love that. That beauty in that is that people do care about me. I am loved all around the world. I can have any female I want. Yes, I am entitled to that. I know this. I'm not stupid, okay? I know my true worth and my value. I am a high-value Viking god, man of our time. And you will not discredit that. You will not take from that. You're not going to garnish my reputation, my name, and everything I've worked so hard to develop. Yes, I do use other people's sources. Yes, I do promote other super genius golden gems at our time, at this time, of our time. As they love my message and my true gems out there, as a community, it was always my goal to make a network of the most sacred and quality, reasonable information of our time. And this is what pisses off most of the haters out there, is that people retain and actually watch everything through. It's like it catches their attention, they absorb it, they love it, and they'll continue to love my new segment series more than ever. Everyone's watched these videos all the way through, and I thank you for doing that. Watch this video all the way through, and the next series, watch it all the way through if you care. Like it, share it. That is the fun in all of this. I really appreciate you golden gems out there. You are the true living souls who motivate and inspire me to use that pain, fuel, and now tell you my story. You are the true, real friends that I have, and that's what it looks like. They promote the same exact message and stuff that I stand for. It's not too hard to consider this, unless you're a hater who hates how people truly do love and encourage my message, because it takes away from your Illuminati kid message, the mainstream narrative, spinning ball globe, everything on down the line. Most of you do not have the courage to like my post or comment below. Haters always are gonna hate, but hate the system in the game, which you're enslaved to. When are you gonna stop being a slave to their system. Duality doesn't exist. It's an illusion. And I'm the very embodiment of singularity. And you will one day understand this. If you don't already, you haven't figured it out consciously, you know subconsciously. Every single thing I'm saying in my thought processes is absolutely from the heart. It's passionate. It's real. No, I didn't claim to know every measurement and everything on this planet. I am not a know-it-all. I've said many times, I'm not perfect. I'm not flawless. But in a sense, I am. I never said I know every single thing on the planet, a know-it-all. But because I know nothing at all, I have acquired feeling and knowing everything personally within myself, which is reflecting me. Space above is below. So within is so without. We are all one wavelength of that ether. No matter what, we are the Black Sun babies. We are the Black Sun goddesses. We are the Black Sun kings and queens. So yes, all the people and models that I've had, I've either hired from the past, I've paid for it. But guess what? Most of the people love the free advertisement attention that I get because I will forever stand out as a rarity that's not tied in, a talking head. I'm not sold out. I am not industry established shill, gatekeeper, super trooper, gatekeeper of our time or data collector agent. They know this. They absolutely know I'm not one of the ones that are hired insiders to promote their elite royal rabbit holes and other BS. That's why these Illuminati CIA kids hate me and try to discredit me as well, because they themselves have been hired to promote the MTV message and the mainstream music and the what's on the radio and all the mainstream truthers and Alex Jones, David Icke's and the different shill gatekeepers out there, okay, that are promoting the message they created to distract you. They created to distract you from your heart, finding yourself. The thing you're searching for is you. Yes, I have reached a huge, massive amount of people worldwide because of my message, zany and outspoken, witty, clever, shrewd way, and subtle smoothness and confidence to spread this message worldwide to all living souls, all slave archons, and everything in between. So, most of these people love to promote me as well. And they love me to promote them because that's what I do. I love reflecting, resonating that love to others. I have no problem sharing other people's videos, their business. I love promoting all like minds and living souls. That's what I wish to teach. That it's not about greed. It's not about just me. It's not on myself. It never has been. Okay? Yes, my life has been a journey. It's been an adventure. I've learned a lot. And I'm at different evolutionary phases, and I've recorded it, and it's all documented to you live on YouTube and Vimeo. There's 1,000+ videos that have been banned, removed permanently, accounts from Vimeo, and different things that they've taken down because it would have shown my whole story, and then you would know every single word that I've said to you was absolutely the true story. It will one day be bleached from the online Ethernet, but it will never leave Hyperborea. It'll always be up there for the world to see in the ether storyline, timeline of our reality. The only ones that hate and disrespect you are your shadow reflections you created to throw stones and make up speculation and gossip they wish was true, when in fact, I'm clearing this up for you right here at Consciously Live. No, I am not these people. Okay? These are real people. They have allowed me to link all my accounts together, and yes, many other people that you may not see online that also like and share my content. In fact, tens of thousands of people have. So yes, I've been shadow banned. There's a lot of my work that is cross-manipulated. View tracker is misleading. I reach many more people than the viewer button says. Or they put influence in they put my entire influential golden gems in a virtual tumbleweed, so people can't readily find me. Some of my videos I look up and I can't even find them, have a hard time looking for them through my own collection. So they've been completely shadow banned and in a hidden, unlisted sector. Because the true truth is, what I'm sharing is not allowed by the industry matrix Illuminati rich kids, which are normally the tied-in shill agent data collectors and gatekeepers, Zupa troopers I talk about, who share all the mainstream government narrative material, NASA, and other tied-in musicians, actors, actresses, agents of our time. So, now they're trying to take me out of the whole new way. They're trying to take me out on a new way where they can discredit me as some scammer or fraud. When people then look into it, they realize that that just can't work. I'm too transparent, too honest, my reputation and respect is too flawless for them. And this has never been nor will be the case with ERIK G Plott or Plot Palm Trees Productions to discredit me. All works and sources I give all credit to. And yes, I took computer science, videography, and animation computer courses. To be a computer scientist and editor, while at Harvard University, I do all my own edits with all 7+ channels that I run. They've locked me out of one of Plott's Help channel account and many other platforms because those were my viral channels where they owe me a lot of money. And it never was about the money because obviously I didn't care. I don't care. My message was to awaken the world. At one time I was a white sun worshiper myself, going on a crusade to prove God exists. You can see that in my old videos. I've long since then left that, evolved, and found my true self. I am beyond God, which is a word or a title. Yes, I am beyond your orderite, starseed, BS, illusion, rhetoric, and I don't have a problem talking about it. Yes, I don't mind tarot card reading, astro signs, and charts. I've been actually very open-minded against my own bias and been listening to what they say about Virgo lately, just so you know. So, I'm open to all things. I'm not a closed-minded person. I am a true researcher, and once you get to know me, usually you fall in love with me and you like me. It's just because I am a pretty likable individual. But I'm not going to let you just use me, walk all over me, be a nice whipping board anymore, ever. You won't do that. Because I stand for what I stand for, and you're not going to do this to me. I demand the respect I deserve because I know my true value and worth. And you will never, ever diminish that golden nugget of what I am. I am a true oppressed and suppressed gem of our time. This message will get out loud and clear. I've made myself loud and clear. As stoic as I am, you may think I have a temper or I'm angry right now. I'm not. But I can use that anger energy for my creative intent. Use that pain as a gain. I execute my void, which I have left, for the jealous and envious of me, that are chasing me and chasing anything bad they can find. They fall into that void in the hole. They curse and plague their own reality with miserable depression and more drugs and toxic waste is put into their body because they don't know what to do, and they stress and strife, and they're chasing what I have, and they know they can never accomplish what I have and never can get where I've gotten because they live in the obligation, requirement, and expectation that they're gonna stay low worth, trashy, worthless, losers, Archon, NPCs, beta, nice guy simps, women who are users of these beta, nice guy simps, who've let themselves go. However, I will always stand for what my passions are. And doing this segment might be my greatest segment ever, as every new segment in the series is my best work I've ever done. And I'll never, never allow someone to defame or lie about my name, my produce, my products. I've made all my own logos, me, with my own hands, my produce line, my own labels, my business websites. All the reviews I've gotten have been people who've purchased my product and told me good job, or I have an excellent 5-star review. As well, I built my own clientele and audience filled with millions of emails. And nothing nefarious. I'm not hacking into my clients' accounts, methods of that doing so. If I had, I've been audited before. I wouldn't be in business to this day if I've been doing scamming for 10 years. Okay? So quit trying to find dirt on me or that I'm a scam, because it's not going to happen. If anything, I could be an expert on fraud and scams. Have I fallen for scams before? Yes, I have. It's part of my development and research, and it's made me smarter. I know more than I know ever, and I am learning more shit than I've ever known in my entire existence right now. So get ready, because more golden gems are going to be before you. And yes, we will have on Odyssey a tier where you can join and watch more secluded and sacred segments of this information coming soon. If this continues to go as successful as it is, I might stick around and do that, or I might start this on TikTok or some other Patreon. If there are ever any more gossips or rumors about me, please leave them in a comment below, and we can break down these lies and conspiracies in the next video. However, I won't be doing this very often, as I have far too many things I'm building and working on, projects for the Black Sun Empire. I don't have time for childish games, silliness, weird distractions, and static energy. I'm building up my business, my Emerald Kingdom. So I can't sit and handle silliness. Stupidity is not allowed by me. I will always have haters, so long as I push forward and continue to be successful, obtaining rewards and awards of grandeur, and use my pain to execute my gains. And many of you I've allowed to be a part of this. You should be grateful. This will be the first time in my entire life I have ever been so successful, and I am so ready for this. I've worked so hard to deserve this. Well over 12 years. It's been my entire life. And now my reward is just around the corner. I can't believe this is happening. All hail Valhalla, Shambhala. Cheers to a healthy future. And I'm ready for phase 3. Let's do this. I'm ready. Are you ready? Come along. If you want to be a part of this journey, be a Black Sun Viking god or goddess. Be your own boss. And never look back to that stagnant, simple simp life. Blue pill, just be enslaved and go with what they're telling you narrative. You can overcome that. Build sex appeal. Take power into your own hands. Be your Black Sun god or goddess of your own reality. Okay? I think I've pretty well nailed it, and I'm going to say goodbye on this thing. Take care of yourself. Never look back. Look forward, thrust into the future. Have a great rest of the week or weekend.
Well, it's
Good
publishing, which will take probably 15 minutes, and I can upload that to YouTube. You know what I mean? That piano and the whole scene in the back will be on our channel. And they can watch that, but I'll still use it in the movie probably. I do that often. I kind of give it as a space saver, and then you can delete it. It's really important because you'll be like, darn it, I'm all out. See? And it's actually why a good idea that you brought your laptop, because I know we had to bring it anyway. But now I'm thinking about it, I can drop off all my picture stuff to this hard drive and erase it, and it's like more space like crazy. Good afternoon, people of Columbia, Missouri. My name is ERIK Plott, and it's an honor to be here today in front of a group of such great-looking people.
To think they can change the world are the ones who do.